She started this shit already.
It's the ambition hour, baby. It's the ambition hour, baby. It's the ambition hour, baby.
Yo, and welcome to the Ambition Hour podcast. It's your girl, Claudia Renee, on your airwaves, and this is episode 184.
It's the ambition hour, baby. It's the ambition hour.
Hello, and welcome, beautiful people, yet again to another episode of the Ambition Hour podcast. I am your host, Claudia Renee, on your airwaves, and like I said, this is episode 184. I am joined by my co-host, like every week, Have 600 in the building.
We are here, and we got some friends on deck. If you're not seeing this on the visual.
Yeah, if you are watching us on YouTube, hello and welcome to our channel. Make sure you subscribe. You can see that I am not alone. I am joined by Mario and Luigi here. Got a little tan. I'm actually joined by Flight and Spitz.
But they're gonna yeah.
It's Mario.
Why don't we go there?
We'll get into that a little later, guys, because we're gonna start the episode how we normally start it. I just wanted to say hello and thank you if you are listening to us. I appreciate you. I am standing next to two men that are dressed in Luigi and Mario costumes. So if you don't understand what is going on, I'm letting you know. I'm trying to be a visual person, Hav. You know, as a journalist, I try to strive to be the best person, the best journalist I can.
Talk that talk.
Shout out to everybody who listened to the Wednesday episode. I appreciate you so very much. You got to jam out with me. I listened to and played a lot of the Summer Walker album.
That Summer Walker album, crazy, huh?
Yes, it is. I've been playing it and Hav knows it. So we're going to start the episode how we always start it, and that's by saying what we are grateful for. I'm going to go ahead and get started with one of our special guests. Flight, can you please tell me what you are grateful for this week?
Just waking up this morning.
Yes.
Elaborate.
Elaborate.
What happened when you woke up?
What happened when you woke up?
Dog?
How was you feeling yesterday that made you feel grateful?
I could have been anywhere else in the world, but I woke up in bed.
Yes, sir. All right. Listen.
Look at that.
I'll take it.
On that.
What about you, Spitz?
I'm pretty grateful that I got paid early. Like, I usually get paid on Friday. I checked my bank account today. I was like, yo,
Shout out to that.
Spitz?
I was like, yo,
Yes,
what's
sir.
this?
I'm already hungry.
Oh,
Dinner on Spitz?
so I'm billing you for the Modelo's.
Have y'all ever heard of people that, like, spend their check before they got it? Yeah, my check gone. Like, it's gone.
It's
already
like
out of
that.
there?
When you got bills and shit like that and responsibilities,
Facts.
you gotta. That's like your
You gotta
check.
pay them.
You gotta pay them.
You
and
gotta
that's-
pay
Pay
them.
them. You gotta
I'll
pay
be the
them. You gotta pay
type.
them.
Do y'all wait? Because I usually get paid and I just pay them all like that same day.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
get-
like,
get-
fuck,
get the hell away
the
from them.
fuck
Yeah.
away from
Just
me.
get away.
Best to get it away.
What are you grateful for this week?
Myself.
Okay.
I keep on dodging it every single week. And like it's like I try to come up with new elaborate ways to kind of not say myself. But ultimately it is myself. So I'm on my Kanye shit.
I see that.
You gotta be grateful.
I'm
Yeah.
grateful.
Go off,
I'm
King.
grateful for me. You know what I mean? Like, because I always say like, oh, that I'm more self-aware, or I'm grateful that I'm overcoming or doing, chasing my dream, doing my thing or my goal, staying on task, all that shit. So, usually I'm just, grateful for me. What about you, Audi? What are you grateful for?
I'm actually grateful for you too.
Hey. Oh, my bad. You gotta do it yourself.
And it's just like,
Let them fucking know, Claudia.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know how other people have the relationship with their siblings, but I just feel like my sibling and my brother is just such a like perfect match for me. I feel like as far as like
Batman
a
and
sibling
Robin.
goes, yeah. Like
I got the Batman.
I
Robin.
feel like
Yeah.
God was just
Peanut
like,
butter and jelly going.
let me bless this crazy.
Hey, we can't
ass-
say Michael and Scotty now.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
a
Scotty might
bad,
not like
that's
it.
a bad one to go to, right?
Scotty might be
Bad
hesitant to co-sign us on that one.
And so I'm just grateful because I feel like I said, I feel like God was just like, let me give this girl this person in her life because she's going to need it for whatever reason.
Oh, man.
And he just like always like I don't go crazy because I'm not the type to like pop off or like I'm actually very calm when it comes to like my madness. So and he knows that about me, so he knows like
So it's
They'll
troubling.
play off
Yeah.
each other, right? Yeah.
so he like knows
Get it.
that, and so yeah, so I'm just very grateful for my brother. And honestly, if it wasn't for him, a lot of this wouldn't have happened. The studio wouldn't be as dope as it is. So
I love you, and it's Dub T the family. We got one of our family members here too. You know,
We have
in
two of
Spitz.
them.
For real. All
Flight
facts.
is like
yeah.
is part of the
No, he is Dub T the family. Yeah, me and him cousins.
He cast me off as like the stepchild. He's like, we got one guy here that's.
So they
our
said we got
friendly.
two. You ain't counting.
He cast me off real quick.
I said two.
She said two.
I said both of y'all.
I'm trying to make a joke about Hav.
Oh,
well.
And it
About
failed.
Hav.
Oh,
It
I
failed.
see.
Definitely was a big
No,
fail.
because if it was two, one of you would not be.
Me for sure. I'd be out of there.
You wouldn't have been you would have been not one or two.
We just gotta love on each other. You know what I mean? And like, shit.
To have the balancer. All right, so I want to listen. I'm excited because it wasn't too long ago. I would say almost a month ago that we had the album listening party that you guys had, which I just want to say I've talked about it a lot of times on the podcast because it made such an impression on me.
Flight sent it to me. I had to have my own listening party.
And not only that, I had people like shout out to Ashley who did my hair. She told me, she's just like, oh my god, like I love that album listening party that you guys did of the Super Smash Brothers. Like it was such a great idea. And I was like, it was so much fun. It was such a great time. I took my best friend, my sister, and she also had a great time. It was her first album listening party, you know, so that was
She was Wario.
yeah, she was Mario, and she had a great time.
Yeah.
And I had a great time. And like I
didn't
said,
Spitz
I've
his
been saying like how awesome it has been. So what'd you say, Spitz?
Nah, he said he's gonna mute my mic because I said Wario.
It's Mario.
It's Wario.
I don't think Mario said that, bro. But
Hell
alright.
no.
I know.
I can't confirm if you said that or not ever.
That's a fact. For real.
And so the album listening party was just so much fun. I feel like you guys did a great job as far as like doing the vibes in the beginning and then essentially playing the album for us. And one of the things that I told Hav that I enjoyed was that you guys asked like which track it was that we liked. Was that something that was important for you guys to do at the album listening party? Like to ask the people that were there what they thought of the project, what song should be a single, music video, all that? Because you guys asked us all.
I was just basically it was just encouraging engagement. You know, I can't say that I'm gonna use what you say or how you said it, but you know, it's best to get that, you know, that second opinion, that third opinion, especially the people that was there.
Right.
Because I feel like their opinions will matter more than actually people who wasn't there.
Y'all in that vibe with us. So y'all in that vibe with us, so we'll literally take your opinion a little stronger than like somebody just like coming offline because y'all in the vibe with us. You know, like we can actually see y'all and see who's vibing to the song and who's not. So like Flight did say that, like he was like he wanted to make sure we got a vote going on, you know, like which song is the best song. So that was real like important for us to actually get that vote going. So we appreciate y'all for choosing Mariachi.
Mariachi.
That was a fun
Well, I said
song.
Mariachi.
Mariachi. You know,
My
you
bad,
said
like,
it
you
the
know,
American
I'm
way,
black
you
as
know.
hell. I'm black as hell.
He said I'm black as hell. Like, you know, got Spanish friends and shit.
I do, but like you know, like y'all just don't like me enough to try to like
Oh my
correct me
goodness.
with the R's. You know what I'm saying? Like
But have you
You
ever
right,
seen,
'cause I
have you
don't
ever
like
seen
you.
seen one before? A mariachi?
mariachi. Yeah. Well, actually, I have
Mariachi.
seen it before. My like RP, my boy George, and he had us like that's like when I actually seen one live. Like I was like, what the hell is going
What,
on
I said
here?
he
Like,
had it like
what
at a
in the
birthday
hell?
party or
they
something
came
like that.
they came to his house.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, like, but that's
Latinos love that. A
Right.
mariachi at the crib. You can't tell me I ain't got no money.
I didn't know that's what it was called. But
It's like a
when he
big
said that,
thing.
that's when I realized. Yeah,
It's
I was like,
amazing
that's
when you
pretty
see it
dope.
in person, though. I've seen it a few times.
When we went to Nicaragua, there was actually, and that song is actually what I thought of when I heard it, was that time that I went to Nicaragua, and there's like a street that they have in like the main city of Nicaragua, Managua, and they just had like a whole bunch of different mariachis, and you can like basically like pick one that you want to like vibe with for the night, and then some of them be lit, and I'll be like hyping them up,
Yo,
This is a
and
little.
then they see that I'll
hey,
be
that's
dead.
dope, though.
And
A
then you
little off
see
subject. What did you say that the city was? The capital was?
Managua.
Is that like
Managua.
the fritanga? Like one of
No,
the names
it's
like on
not.
the
But a
fritanga?
lot of the
I don't know. I'm
fritangas,
like thinking about that,
but
that,
none
that
of
kind of sada.
but actually,
you think is something on the menu called Managua?
Well,
No,
yeah,
he
isn't
prob-
it like
or
one
he-
of the locations, right?
it's a location. Yeah. Well, some of the fritangas use the name
Ah.
Managua or Managuita
See,
or something like that.
I ain't that black.
You just said
Nah,
you.
hey
Nah,
man,
man.
I got
Black
you.
as
I got
hell.
you.
I
knew
need
he
it.
was-
Spitz knows,
I need it.
I knew he
Spitz
was
knows a little
going.
something.
Yeah, just a little bit.
He can order his food.
We
Yeah,
correct
I was
him on
gonna
his
say,
R's.
order my
He just
food.
don't
Yeah,
listen.
order my
So
food. Not make it. Order it.
No, he said that the people that like him enough correct him. So I guess half.
Yeah,
To tell
that's
you.
my brother.
Aw, that's sweet.
My brother.
So yeah, so
That
that
is
was
my
actually
bro.
the first thing that I thought of when I heard the song. The vibe that I felt, it just reminded me of like being in Nicaragua and kind of like partying, and that was something that I enjoyed. Something that you mentioned was about engagement. That's something that like I love that everybody that was there was actually a part of it. Me being a person that like I see it, I believe it, I know what it is, but when you're in a room with other people and like they're not in music. Like my best friend's just like a nurse. I'm sure like, you know what I mean? Like she's not trying to be in music either. You know what I mean? Like it's very different because I'm sure the other people that were in the room come from the same background.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the ones that I knew that did do music, I knew who they were already because I'm already in that circle. So I'm like, oh, this is a photographer. This is an artist who also does music. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just different things. So that's something that I enjoyed that they did engage and that it kind of like, I don't want to, it made it real. Like this is really happening for them. You know, like they have people who none are just here because there's food, you know what I mean? Or like liquor because the food was bomb.
Anything free, you know, they're not here for the free. Just put it that way.
Saying that food was fire.
So yeah, so the engagement part is what I felt was really magical. And then something that I also enjoyed was you guys explained like each track before, which I thought was really cool because I feel like as a listener you want to kind of like get into that. So one of the songs that I wanted to talk about was the Father song.
Like
what is it
Father,
called?
Like
Like Father, like Son.
Yeah.
Okay, so that song was really touching and something that I like that you guys expressed because I didn't know what the song was about, but as soon as you started explaining how you don't have a good relationship with your father, I already know that Jarrell Spitz, I'm sorry. I already know.
Government alert. Government alert.
I already
She
know.
doesn't like me.
Okay,
they
so
say.
for the record, guys, I love Spitz. It's just a joke.
It's all love.
It's never a joke if we don't get serious. So I need to make sure that y'all know that like I love
You
him.
gotta be a punching bag sometimes, people. Chill.
And so I know Jarrell Spitz has a really good relationship.
That's two.
Say
Okay.
Mario.
That Spitz has a really good relationship with his father. So
right.
when you start saying that, and then me knowing that, and then he says that, I'm like, I already know this is gonna be a great song. Did you guys write that like in the same room, or did you guys individually and then bring it together?
Well, before I wrote it, I called them and I was like, "Yo, how's your relationship with your dad?" You know. And
That's
I
how
was
he
like,
be getting.
Discussion.
That's how
It
he
was a
be getting
discussion.
people. Because it was just
Yeah,
like,
he's
oh, who's
so
your favorite
slick with it. My
character
fault,
from
bro.
Super Smash Brothers?
Fact.
Kirby. Now
he
I'm
was
dressed
so
as Kirby.
slick with it, like that same way, that same.
He's a bastard.
Same approach.
That's what makes him Dub T.
That same approach. You understand? Like, I was like, yeah, like, hold on, like, like, this is a trick question or something. Like, is somebody in the background or something? Like, so like, it's pretty dope that we had that discussion beforehand. Before I.
So what did Spitz say when you asked him that?
Nah, he was like, my relationship is good with my dad.
It was like, that's like my best friend.
Great, And I was like, okay, cool. So since yours is like this and mine's is like this, I'm gonna just come in and talk about mine's and how my mom is my dad, or how she's always been that figure for me. And then you come in and you tell them about, the other dad, that's the actual father, and how he did his job.
Facts. Because it's like what I like how he brought it, because what people don't understand is like it's never one sided. It's always two sides to everything. Like you do have fathers that aren't there, but then you got fathers that are there. Like shout out the player. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like
Our dad.
you gotta
But both of them are players.
Both of them are.
So you gotta like give them you gotta get them their flowers. You know what I'm saying? Like when they are here, as well as like, you know what I'm saying, like still acknowledging that there are some situations out here that like aren't as the same as others, you know, just
Right.
so
Yeah.
like father, like son.
I like that. I want to so what was the most important thing that you wanted to share in this song for your part, because you were raised by your mom, and I've met your mom and your mom is amazing.
Yeah.
I always shout her out on the podcast too. She's
We quote her every day.
Nice.
she was wide open.
She was wide open.
She's dope as hell.
So yeah, I guess like what would be like the most important thing that you wanted to come across in your verse as far as this song goes?
I mean, basically, you guys already know how awesome my mom is.
Facts.
That's something I always, she show you guys. You see how we are together. So, not mostly that, but I think that the part where I said something about the negligence, that I felt neglected, and I won't be that person. So basically, that's more of what I wanted to focus on.
This man is always with his daughter, people. I just wanted to throw that in there.
He really is.
Great dad, great dad.
When you say that you were neglected, you meant by your biological father.
Yes.
That you were neglected.
Yeah, because he left, never showed up. Then when he showed up, my mom was like, what you here for now?
Yeah, like
What's the point? Like,
Yeah. He's already
I don't
grown
did
up.
the job already. Like, what you here for? So if his best line was to catch up, she like, for what? You
Yeah.
can't get that time back, or you can't make up for that time that has already been passed already.
And now that you're a dad, though, do you feel differently, or do you feel that same way?
I still feel the same. Me personally, I still feel the same. Like, I've watched my daughter grow up, like, from birth, and man, you don't want to miss something like that.
Yeah, it's like, because now that you're a dad, you kind of just like, damn, you miss all of this
All of that.
for my life, like
Yeah.
my life. I feel that. Okay,
Yeah.
what were you gonna say? How?
No, almost to the same, in the same breath or the same token as that, because, or do you feel that you are correcting that mistake with your kid, and does that like kind of make you not overcompensate, because you can never overcompensate as a parent, but just kind of make sure that you're more on it?
Yeah, it definitely makes you more focused. It more gives you that reason to be there. Even like when I'm tired or something, and I'll be like, dang, I'm too tired. I don't want to go pick her up. I promised to take her out, and I'm like, damn, I'm too tired. But that reason really kicks in and be like, yo, time is more valuable. Let's get up and let's go get her. Let's go take her out.
Let's go do something. Yeah.
You know who needs to take notes from him, Hav? Lawrence from Insecure.
I'm dead.
We're gonna talk about that on Wednesday's episode. I wanted to. Okay, so
Goddamn.
Spit. So I'm super close as well with my parents, both of them, my mom and my dad, and I tell them almost everything. What is off limits to you guys when you're talking to your parents? Do you tell your dad everything, or your mom everything?
Yeah, and you're pretty open with your mom too. So like your mom
as far
seeing
as
me
my
smoke,
mom-
like.
As far as my mom, like I'm like shit, boy. Like, it took me a while to actually cause I wouldn't smoke in front of my mom till this day. Like,
You kind of put that shit out when your moms come.
Like,
It's
so,
same
like,
way here.
But my dad, I tell my dad everything. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of cool to go to him to speak with him about any kind of things that I have difficulties with life on or whatever. Like, it's like what I notice about my mom, like she brings the love that that I need if I'm literally out here emotional or whatever.
Fighting for my life.
I'm fighting for my life. Yeah. But you know, because you can be stressing sometimes or whatever, and you just need to talk to your mom, and she just I go there and talk to my mom, and it feels good. Yeah.
My favorite thing is when I bring something to my mom or talk to her about some pain I'm going through. She's like, "Girl, me too. Cause listen, I got this pain right here. I got a headache that hasn't gone away." I'm like, "Dang, sis. No wonder I'm all fucked up." She's just like, "No, me too."
Yeah, she's like, yo.
It finally kicked in.
Yeah,
It's
fine.
talking about us now. It's an us problem now.
Exactly. What would you as far as with your mom, what would you say is the best advice that she has given you when it comes to relationships? I mean, you're a dad, so you've gone through some, I'm sure, a fair share of some things in relationships. What has been like the biggest advice that she's giving you when it comes to that?
I mean, her advice been simple. She just say, pray on it. Pray on it. That's all she tell me. She either tell me, she'll text it to me. Just pray about it.
I feel like we need that hallelujah from the Kanye project. Yeah, as a soundbite. What about you, Spitz? I would want to know what your dad said, because we're still talking about the song. So, what would be the best advice that he's given you as far as relationships and love go?
I mean, I can't really tell you what he really said, but like,
I'm dead.
Let's just like,
He's like,
let's
you better
just
fuck
say,
that girl.
Yo,
He said, you better fuck that girl.
like your brother Luigi's here, and you're like, I can't really say that.
Look. Let's just say like as far as like when it comes to relationships.
His mom might hear this shit, so he got it.
Exactly. That's what you gotta be
Oh, okay.
so cautious.
I'm about to give you this L if you say the wrong thing.
But what I want to say that he like the kind of good advice that he did give me, you know, like is just make sure I just don't choose like any woman to like, you know, like put my seed in or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
don't just
sure
pick any hussy out here.
All right, like, you know, like make sure she's not like, you know, like some, you know, like make sure she's like proper and just like, you know, like
Treats you good.
She's a respectable, you know, woman. So that's
Okay. I'm curious to know now what I know this interview is about them, but what would you say Poppy's best advice? Yeah, like my dad's best advice to you about relationships are.
Wear a condom.
Are you trying to be funny?
I was just gonna say
Damn.
I got that advice too.
It's basically what Spitz said, but
It's basically what Spitz said, but like also don't get a bitch
so
pregnant.
basically, I ain't really missed nothing on that side of the board. Like, who needs that? Like, like
Mama
who
told
needs
me
him?
that.
Like,
Mama told me
Mama
that.
told me that.
Like your daddy gonna do something. Said something different. My mama said that.
He ain't
sorry.
listen one time though. He ain't listen one time.
no, and then after that, we went to go buy condoms.
yep, and left him in the car.
I feel like
Never leave him in the car ever.
I'm gonna be real because
Leave them in your pocket.
I'm a girl, so the advice that I've gotten from my dad as far as relationships go is like, you don't, like, one of them I would say is like, you don't have to put up with that. Like, he'll just plain up just be like, yo, like, you don't have to deal with that, like, you know, you're better than that. Like, I would never have thought that you would even like put up with any of that you went through. Like, that was something. And then
Damn, that's deep. You never told me some shit like that.
yeah, he would tell me that because he would like see that I would like go through some shit, and then he would just be like, you're better than that, like what, like you're you, like you know. And another thing was to never like conform to what the other person wanted me to be. Like, if you don't want to do it, if you don't want to like X, Y, and Z, like, it's okay, you know. Like, my dad has also always taught me to be very independent, very strong since I was very young. Very strong, very independent, very opinionated. So, yeah, thanks, Dad.
Shout out the player. Shout out the player.
100 episodes later.
Yeah. Do you have any questions? Because before you ask, sorry, just because I'm going to give you an alley-oop, I do want to know, why are you guys dressed like this? Because I'm sure the people who are watching would like to know. We didn't bring it up before, but we did let the listeners that are listening. But so they're dressed. Spitz is dressed as Mario. I almost said that wrong. And I almost said this dude's real name too.
Amen,
Flight.
amen. I prayed about it. It ain't coming out your mouth.
He is dressed as Luigi. So go ahead. I don't know who wants to go first, and please explain to me and the audience.
Break it
All right,
down.
so look, Stash Brothers. If you guys ever heard of Super Mario Smash Brothers, you know, like all of the characters and stuff, it's kind of a play off of that. And the reason why it's Stash Brothers is because, like, we always keep songs that, like, you know, like we just heard a couple of Hobbs unreleased.
He
got
sang
something
hits,
to stash.
people.
He's a Stash
Hits.
brother. Like, a lot of y'all can be Stash Brothers. You know what I'm trying to say? That's why we had everybody dress up and put on costumes and stuff. Like, so it's pretty much like, if you got something in the stash, a couple of things in the stash, and you about to, you know, like, put them things out, you're a Stash brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me the I'm just
So stupid.
I don't think you're supposed to ask for it, but whatever.
So does this mean that y'all like in a group, or is this just the name of the project? What
I mean,
what
you
is
can-
what?
Yeah,
what's
you can
going
say
on
we in a
there?
group. It's a collab. It's family. It's
Facts.
however you want to put it. Just know we together.
We got together.
No homo.
Listen, first of all, we're from Miami, so we don't say no homo. They should know what we talking about. Like, all for it. Like, yeah, it ain't even like that.
We
man.
together.
You dig? Fam, let's do it.
I mean, but Flight felt like it was necessary, so I feel him.
I don't know. I think he was in New York for like 10 seconds at that point.
Nah, I was in there for a little minute. What?
When you went to New York, you went to New York for something for music, didn't you?
Yeah, he was out there.
Share
Oh,
the
yeah, you did a
experience with
show.
us,
Yeah,
because
you
I
did a
love
show.
a good New York story.
I just turned into kid everywhere I went.
I thought it was
like
kid.
Kid and son. Like,
Kid.
I was trying to see, was I born like that day or what? Because I was like, kid, son, like, what's going on? Like,
You my father? Here I was trying to connect with him. He was in New York all along.
He came back with
Are you my
that flavor in your ear.
You look just like me.
Daddy?
And he was like, don't we all look alike?
I'm dead. I am dead.
Nah, but New York was great though. That's a beautiful city. Super busy.
Super busy. There's always something popping off. There's always
Facts.
commotion going on. I love it. Can't wait to go back. I was just there not too long ago.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Had a great time. Went to the Knicks game and all that stuff.
Mhm. I seen it though.
You
He's a
seen?
Heat fan.
I mean,
But you was still
Yeah,
go
we gonna talk about that
You
off
got a
camera.
question. You got a question. That shit, nah,
But you can
We
still
gotta-
go catch a game when you in
we
the
gotta
city.
catch a game, yeah.
The way he was smiling though, I could have sworn he was a
That's
fan.
Say
You
go
know,
Knicks.
It's because he was high.
You say go Knicks. I saw.
Oh, because he was high. Oh, so he switched squads
Hey, yo,
when he's
son.
high.
No,
Hey, yo,
it's not
son.
even about
Hey, yo,
switching
son.
squads. It's
Hey,
a
yo, son.
smile.
Long as you ain't say go Knicks, son. Hey, yo, son.
You
Long
sure
as
you
say go
didn't see
Knicks,
that
son.
video that he said go Knicks?
I don't
You
even
said go
think.
Knicks,
I
son.
ain't say go Nick.
Yo, son, I'm gonna have to see you after this, son.
I don't
On
even
site,
think.
kid.
I don't even
Let me
think
stop.
Knicks fans are.
Hey, I love New
caring
York.
what they
I'm just bullshit. I love New York.
Shout out
I
to
love
New
it.
York. Shout out to the Knicks.
No, not shout out to the Knicks. I said I love New York, not the Knicks. Fuck the Knicks. I'm just being honest. Like,
I mean, I
Thibodeau,
I like
I'll
New
make
York.
sure
I like
y'all
New York.
come
Kemba.
hunt him down in red and blue,
yeah,
not
whatever.
green and blue.
What-
All right.
what-
Who
what-
gonna come after who? They ain't gonna come after nobody.
I fuck with Fournier.
Fournier.
Who they gonna come and get? Not direct.
Talking
I mean,
about
Spitz.
Fournier.
Oh my
No,
God.
no,
Warning.
alright.
Fournier.
We'll talk about it after.
We'll talk about it after. The last year we're gonna talk about after. Damn, is this something y'all want to talk about now?
Oh no, I'm just saying that's how bad that joke was.
Okay, so there was a couple of other songs in the album. Can you are those going to be on the album? Because y'all said that this was just like
EP.
okay, no, I know like an EP then
4 tracks.
4 tracks. Are the 4 tracks that we heard? Were they 4 or 5 that we heard?
It was 4.
We
It was
heard,
4.
But they-
special one
Mariachi.
before that one.
But they played 14.
Well, no, we just played those. We just played those just because. And then when we, you notice how when we did the album, we actually explained all 4 of the tracks. Like those 4 tracks was the ones that's on that the EP.
Yeah, so we had Mariachi, Like Father, Like Son, Own, and
For the summer.
For the Summer.
So when's the release date? That's my question.
Oh, they putting the pressure on us here. What's up with y'all?
Y'all came here without a release date?
I mean, ain't no release date yet. Like, ain't no release date.
What's the hold up?
So
Get the mixes done.
Yeah, we gotta get the
Gotta get the
mixes
mixes done. Get the mixes done.
Yo, get them mixes done.
When y'all
Yeah,
when
get
you
the mixes
Putting
done.
pressure on us
the
right
mixes
now.
done.
bro.
when you do the mixes, do you guys have to be in the studio at that time, or do you trust the person that is doing it?
I mean, I trust him, but if
But
I
you get
asked
a
him-
you
know,
get
I
a.
asked him if he want to go sit down.
Yeah, but
just-
they all give you a they can send it to you and then you can just hear it and then you can be like, yo, take this, da 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 da.
Da, da,
And
da,
then,
da.
bam.
I ask
change it
because
up
I
for
know
you.
everybody does it differently, like every engineer or like however they do it.
But usually the engineers will give you a rough. I mean, not a rough, but they'll follow your guidelines of whatever you want, and then they'll send it to you and give you a one free mix, meaning that like if the mix they sent you, it's not good enough,
Then you
then
have
you
this.
can tell them, yo, do this, da 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 da, and then boom,
Okay.
you got your mix. But then it's gotta pay for another mix after that.
There was another song that I felt other people were enjoying too. It was a mariachi song, and there was
the Like Father, Like Son, and I
the-
know the
was it for the
probably
summer?
For the summer, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Probably
I
for
think
the
it was
summer.
for the summer. I think it was for the summer.
Yeah, but that was like
Nobody wanted to go dark on the own.
Own.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like own is
Own
for
was
like the
about-
dark. You know?
was on
It's
about
for dark,
the story that you never told.
For the Summer was about the story
was-
that
yeah.
Oh,
he
for
never
the
told. That's-
summer.
For the summer, that one.
That's where she was headed at with that.
Okay,
Oh,
can you
shit.
share that story? Because, but not like how you shared it at the party.
No, share it deeper.
Like, yeah, share it like to how I want to know, because like I know this story like personally, so when you even shared it at the party, like I knew where you were going.
Right.
But so I want to give you the opportunity to do it here live on the Ambition Hour podcast in front of millions and billions of people.
Oh no, here we go.
So for the summer, go ahead and
For the summer, like I wrote a verse and Flight heard the verse. He said he likes the verse, but he was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, make it more personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like what happened at the, like studio with the girl that yo ass be bringing up. And so I was like, all right,
damn,
cool.
you be hearing it too.
Yeah. And so so I was like, all right, cool. So I wrote the verse. He said he liked it. The story goes, I met these women when I was Ubering one day, and they were, like, into me,
That's where they
whatever.
get you.
So I took them back to their hotel. I got paid for it because, like, I was Ubering, obviously.
Can't
But,
beat that.
like,
An Uberman who does his job.
hey, I'm
get
trying
paid
to get
for
them
it.
5 stars, people. I'm just trying to get them 5 stars. So, but I got number in the 5-star, and so I invited them to his release party
Yes.
for Heart.
Yes.
And so they was like, yeah, they'll come. So boom, I came and picked them up later on that night. We go out there, we chilling, we vibing. I tried to, like have run some interference for my dog, Jav. I don't know, maybe, it wasn't
Wi-Fi wasn't working.
It was a claymore, ladies
I
and
don't know,
gentlemen. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the term grenade,
yeah,
but it was a claymore.
I ain't want to say that, but like
That shit was giving Pearl
let my
Harbor.
dog say what he gonna say. Why he ain't rock? You get me? So boom, we vibing. We vibing, whatever. And
I don't know who he is, but I wasn't.
Well, no, I'm saying me.
Oh,
And,
okay,
no,
okay.
hold on. Yeah. Let me
Him
clarify.
and-
We're
And Shouty.
me
Him and
and
Shawty.
right, shorty,
Okay,
right.
me and her wasn't about- all right.
Because my dog was just like, I exit
Hav was
stage
not-
left. He was
Hav
like, yo,
was-
he seen it. He was like, gone. I'm over
Hav
it.
is not Bruno Mars. He will
Over
not
here.
catch a grenade for you.
Just saying, like,
Well,
but
Nobody got the
I wouldn't blame him though. I didn't blame
It was
him.
alright, Claudia. It was
Trust
good.
me.
Good work. Good work.
I wouldn't blame him for that. So we
could've worked.
vibing and we go to fix a drink. Now this is where it's kind of tricky because like I didn't even know this was happening. So like all of the drinks are on the table and they're open. They're open. The drinks are open or whatever, right? So I grab one of the drinks that are closed, right? And I don't know who it was. I think it was Ty or one of the like somebody was just like, yo, like
This
like
one's
we
open.
we got open ones. We got open ones or whatever.
We making
right?
drinks like.
Right. So I was like, all right, cool. So I grabbed the
Like,
drink.
don't be laughing at my dog.
Right. No, because this shit is stupid. Like I feel them though.
All
Like,
right,
I
so
feel
you
them.
grabbed the drink.
So I grabbed the drink. So I'm like, yo, you for the chaser or whatever, right? She's like, no, or whatever, right? Like her friend's like, no, or whatever. And I'm like, all right, cool.
A
Whatever.
grenade.
That is
Whoever.
bad. You like, nah.
All right, cool. I'm like, all right, cool. Pour that shit in my shit. You know what I'm saying? Pour that shit in my shit or whatever, right? So we like I didn't think that shit was nothing, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? So we vibing for the rest of the night. She fucking fucks around, pulls a move on me. I'm like, yo, cool, fuck it. I'm gonna take you out to the car. So you know what I'm saying? We in the car, getting it on, whatever. So long story short, I was with her until like 4:00 in the morning or whatever, right? Like I didn't have sex with her, but like you know what I'm saying? Like some things happened.
Not that it's
But
any of y'all business.
Yeah, like so like so she's basic.
Does that matter in the story?
Well, look and listen.
Wait, did you talk to our lawyer
need
before
all
you
the
disclosed the
details.
story?
I need
Should've.
all of these answers. I'm dead.
Damn, you're right. I
All
should
the
have.
Y'all
details.
ever notice? You know what? Let me let my friend finish this story.
All right, so look, so long story short, bro, you feel me? Like
Now we get
like
into the
I-
fucking details. Cause
I-
fuck this shit.
I feel you. Like, so I hit her up in the morning or whatever because she told me she wanted to chill with me the next day or whatever, right? So I hit up. So I'm like, yo, you had a good time or whatever. She's like, yeah, whatever. I was having a good time until I found I was notified you tried to drug me. I was like,
That you tried or that you did?
He did it.
that I tried.
succeed.
No, the text message literally read
Said tried.
that notified that I tried to drug her. Yeah, like, and I'm like, what? The
How
fuck
does
is
this notification come?
Like what? Yeah, what is this? Like you get an Amber Alert for like, yo, there's
don't know,
fuckers
but
drugging
like
around
look
here.
like it's
or
something
whatever,
floating
right?
in the bottom of my
Oh, I'm
water.
dead. No, there isn't. We're going to have to talk to the men.
It's fentanyl.
Oh, he's being
This guy
funny.
here.
What he said is
I
spitting
got
on.
Dave Chappelle sitting
fentanyl.
standing right next to me, like just right here. So whatever, like so I was like, yo, what do you talk about?
What are you
And
talking
she's
about?
like, she explains that situation that I brought up about the whole drink. She's like, oh, why did you try to give me the open drink? And I'm like, everybody was drinking out of that drink. Like,
Now
everybody
that I
was
think
using
about
chaser
it,
out of that.
I did feel a little funny after you made my drink that
See,
night.
look, this shit ain't gonna work. Cancel culture is real, people. Cancel culture is real.
Why we doing the James Harden after he finished making her drink?
If anything, he would
Yo, we should not be laughing about this. I was mad.
no.
Yo, I was mad about this shit, man.
No, okay, so and I think this might
Making
be
jokes and
this
shit.
might be my last joke, but the thing is that if
But-
Spitz were to actually drug me, it wouldn't be to like do anything like freaky or anything. It would probably be to kill me. He's
Yeah, I'm getting canceled.
You're
Yeah,
like,
for
this-
real. I'm
this
getting
bitch
canceled.
is always-
Like, yo, he was trying to.
This bitch
He
is-
was trying to drug some Uber girl and the damn girl that was on the damn interview with him. He's a pig. Goddamn.
You gonna see both of them in court standing in line. You go first, and then she gonna come behind her. Yes, Your Honor.
no, I'm gonna be
Like,
dead.
Yes.
I'm gonna be dead.
I
Oh,
noticed
yeah.
when he was around my
Yeah.
brother, he used to always have those drugs.
No, Spitz.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
You probably be like,
I'ma
ain't
be
we all used to
dead.
be on the drugs? She like, huh?
It's like, what?
Nah. But okay, so then that's what she said. Now I know you. I know you would never do that.
Facts.
Like, and if you did, like, I wouldn't.
Be nowhere,
Like, I would
around
probably
me.
like you
nowhere around me at all.
less.
Like,
Like, yeah, I
Right.
would probably
Right.
be like, how I don't know about him being on label.
I don't know. We still gotta get to the bar.
Hey, no, but you know
I don't know
that.
about that nigga being around me.
No, but you
Gotta
know
watch
what?
this nigga.
You know what? In all seriousness, think about it, because there have been actual situations when it comes down into music that does happen to artists. That
See-
artists lose their endorsements. Artists lose and
So
it
what's
could
up
be
with-
almost in the same situation as you, that the girl like was just
So
tripping.
what's up with this right here? Like, so it's like, what's up with a person like me, right? You heard what she said or whatever, right? Like, literally, you know, like, I would like fucking die for my fucking nieces. You get me what I'm trying to say? Like, I would fucking like run through a fucking brick wall for my fucking mother and my sister. Like, same thing with Claudia's mother. Like, you understand me what I'm saying? Like,
I was gonna say, Spitz has always been there. Whenever
I know what it is for women to go through certain things or whatever, right? And so, like, when I hear certain dudes, when they say certain things about, like, you know what I'm saying, like oh, like, what about the false and people like the women lying or whatever, and like, when it don't happen to you, you're not thinking about that shit. Like, after it happened to me, like, I'm sitting up there like, damn, like, yo, like, what the fuck? Like,
I
what
ain't
the
do
fuck
shit
did
to this
I
girl.
do? Like, why would I? Like, how the fuck can I get accused of some shit when I'm actually out here, like, you know, like, being, you know, like,
Trying
the
to be a
right
notable
guy.
dude,
Right,
yeah,
being
trying to be an honorable
notable, right, being
person.
honorable. Like, come on, like,
So
and you still get in that situation, like, it's you know, it's kind of weird.
where do you think that it came from? Do you think that it came from the
The
friends?
grenade!
Oh my God. Okay. So because I since I'm a woman, I could also see it coming in a different way. It could be like, dang, I probably shouldn't have done that with him. Like, I didn't even know him. You know what I mean? What could have possibly
She was
made
embarrassed?
it? Yeah, like what? No, but not in a bad way. Like, because like, not saying that you're ugly or anything like that, but it could just be like, oh my God, like I was beside myself, Hav.
I
You know
love
what I
it.
mean?
She
Like-
said I was ugly real quick, didn't it? She just
Who
threw the
said
jab
that?
real quick. She's like,
No, I said I'm not saying that you're, because that's
well, when you say that, you mean it. That's what-
no.
That's
You know what?
Do a hell of a job.
that's a good joke.
You know what? You know what? Y'all not gonna confuse me.
Wrap it up.
No,
I
but-
I see what you're trying to say. I
But
see what you're
like,
trying to say.
because like that's what I'm thinking. Because like sometimes that happens. Like there can be a time where like I don't know how old she is or like or anything, but there's times that like some of these women or like we do something and we're just like, dang, like. Did he put something in my drink? Like, you know what I mean? For me to like even act like that because I normally don't. And then if you say that or even think that, and then your friend hears it or even thinks it or even says it without you mentioning it, because I'm sure the friend knew that, you know, she like got
That's
a
a
little,
fact.
she had a little fun with you. So she's just like, oh, maybe he drugged you. Because she's just like, bitch, I can't believe I was really like fucking around with this dude like that.
I
Like
just
I'm
think,
not
like,
normally like that.
I just think like honestly, cause like, you know, like cause I don't really be dealing with the other reason why like this shit is kind of like to me, Cause like I'm not dealing with people like that. You get me what I'm trying to say? So
Yeah, we
when I
got time
did
for that. We grown.
actually try to deal with somebody, I got hit with that. So like I can get what you saying, like with like women feeling that way and stuff like that. But then they gotta understand that like now I'm on guard, like to be like, well, damn, like shit. Like all right, for instance, like after that happened to me, like I do Uber now, but nobody can never come in my car no more.
Okay.
I do deliveries now, so it's like.
But it didn't happen while you were Ubering.
No, I'm saying I met her in Uber.
But he met her that
Yeah,
way.
That's
but
what I'm saying. I met her through Uber.
So then just don't talk to these bitches.
What? They talked to me. Like it was me. Like
It
so
was
it's
me.
like,
What I say? You better come correct.
No, but I'm
see his
saying though,
face?
but can you like do y'all get me what I'm saying, like on how like
No,
I can
yeah.
literally be like, yo, all right, well fuck this, like and even like sometimes when I see shit online when like women be like oh it's harassment if you come say hello to me or some shit like that, and it's like
It's
well,
not, ladies.
well goddamn, like
No
what
lies.
the hell is that, like so
What
you
happened to me before, but goddamn.
you gotta be like on guard now, you know what I'm saying, after that shit happens is what I'm trying to say.
Something that I do have to say is being around my brother and then even like having other guy friends. For me, it's also important as a woman that when I do go out and a man does come say hi to me, like I can't be that much of a bitch, because sometimes like a part of me just want to be like, don't talk to me. Like, you know what I mean? Or like be rude, but sometimes like, bro, like sometimes like men just want to say hi. Like,
Right.
and that's it. Like they'll just say hi. Sometimes they saying hi because they want a motherfucking dollar because they broke. Because they homeless.
You know.
And sometimes you just gotta be
Damn, I
like,
didn't know that part.
You know what's so
I'm
crazy?
saying that because that happened to me. Because he was just like, oh, hey, little mama. I was like, hey, what's up? And he was just like, you got $1? I was like, nah, I ain't got one. My
Boy,
bad.
shout out to you, boy.
No, but he wasn't trying to. He wasn't trying to holler
wasn't
at
trying
me.
to holler.
I'm just saying, like in general, like me just knowing that happens to men a lot and often. It makes me as a woman be a little bit more open to like when a guy does come up to talk to me, whether I'm out in the club or in the street, like I won't like entertain them, but like I'll be like, oh, hey, what's up?
Right.
Or if they say like sometimes they'll be like, oh, good evening or something like that, like I'll be like, good evening, because sometimes it's literally just that. Cause like I see my brother do it, like I see other men that I've like hung out with do it, to where they're just like, oh, hey, good evening. They're just being polite.
Right.
You know, and then as a woman, sometimes we're just so guarded. Y'all don't know what we go through though. Like
Well,
sometimes it's like,
I can't knock that, because like I can remember being like not like because I'm old as hell right now, so I can
You are
remember
not
being younger, catching the bus or whatever, and running conversations with women on the bus, and just getting off the bus, not asking them for their number or nothing like that, and like just having casual conversations.
yeah, it's just like you're just
like, so it's like not all guys are out here trying to like get your damn number, like, but then like now day and age, like is what I'm trying to say is like I don't think I can ever do that like now.
yeah.
Like you're just gonna
very-
come off as like you're trying to talk to them or whatever, like, so, and it's like you just mind your business and keep walking.
Sometimes I feel though. Sometimes I feel like though. Sometimes you just have to like. I don't know. I feel like we're in a society now where it's just like you can't always be nice because it gets taken as flirting. Like, and sometimes I'm not flirting. I'm just probably super high and probably a little drunk. So I'm extra friendly now. But it doesn't mean that like I want to like hella talk to you.
It's kind of different for it is kind of different for women.
You know what I
too.
mean? Like, yeah, like I'm dancing and all that stuff, but that don't mean that I want to dance
The
with
reason
you.
why I guess the reason why it's different for women, you gotta think about it. Like, yo, niggas getting rejected on a regular. Like, like we get rejected. Y'all don't get rejected. So it's just like if you do say hello or something like that to him, he's like, yo, wait, hold on, what the hell? Like, it's like I got like I'm bae, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just like,
you done brought my daughter into this.
yo.
I've gotten rejected before. That shit sucks because I wanted to dance with this guy and I kept like asking him and he was like, no. I was just like, damn. But I'm also kind of just like, all right, whatever. Because it happens.
Wait, hold on. You say a dance rejection?
Yeah.
That's
crazy,
That
bro.
ain't the same.
Pretty much. It's
It's still a
close.
rejection.
It's still a rejection.
You never, bro. Wait, asking girl for to dance and she says no, that's rejection.
That's
That shit
not
hurt
as
like
bad.
a
That,
motherfucker, boy.
you know what's bad?
When
Thinking
you
of some shit you gonna tell somebody and that shit don't work.
That's very true. That actually
That
happened
sucks.
to me. Yeah,
That's
no,
just
I've
like
been
you like,
rejected.
all right, ooh, damn, she right there. All right, It's a Publix card. Okay, she got Cocoa Puffs in there. All right, I got a joke about Cocoa Puffs. None of them shits landed.
That's 'cause
Nigga.
you were funny.
Sometimes
You
it's
never
not
took
funny.
You was
Okay, so you
already
guys,
landed.
so you guys don't have a date yet for when this is gonna drop.
Nah, not yet.
But is there a but?
But we're thinking.
trying to do a single release with a video.
Oh, so y'all say Sonic in the game.
Okay, so then you guys,
That's the good announcement that we can give for sure.
So how is it that you guys? Because I know how I got my costume. Did it just so happen that when you had already picked Luigi, and then when he picked Mario, it was like a perfect, or was it like, oh, now that he picked Mario, I'm gonna be Luigi?
Nah, you hit me up and you just like Mario Luigi.
Oh,
Mario Luigi.
So, and where did that come from? Because you guys had already had the name Stash Brothers,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was just like, oh, let's bring it together. Like I said, people were telling me that was a great idea. That was a really good
Pretty clever. Shout out to the man for the idea.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
mastermind. What else you got up them sleeves?
Nah, I just be thinking, I just be thinking what's gonna work, what might not work, what can work, and then just also pass it to him and let me see what's gonna work for him.
Like, yeah, what's...
Yeah, so it's not
Like I said,
more.
I like red, so
It's not more. It wasn't more of me though. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't
'Cause,
ask more questions though, Spitz. You weren't like, but what in what game, in what scenario? Because that's what I would have went. But that's probably because I'm.
What do you mean?
No, Hav would have asked asked 3 other people before he answered.
No, he just said Mario Luigi.
Yeah, but you weren't like, oh, but in what game, or like, because like I don't know.
I'm Mario all day, baby. So my answer was legit.
Yeah,
I was
his
just
answer
like,
was
I was just like, yo, I'm always
Mario,
because I hated playing with Luigi. If
Yeah,
I
he
could
was
pick
just like
anybody
Mario.
else other than Luigi ass, like even on like Smash Brothers, like I used to hate when motherfuckers picked his sorry ass, like. Damn, he's standing right next to me.
Damn, that's fucked up, bro. I'm hurt like a motherfucker.
He got this big ass L on
God
his
damn.
head.
Hey, because I'm thinking like, damn, my bad. No, but I'm just thinking about when I was playing. I'm thinking about playing the
Nobody
games,
come here
man.
to see
I'm
you,
thinking about
Otis.
playing the games, man. Think about the games, man. Damn.
Think about the games,
Nah,
man.
I'm a dog, man. Damn. It's my
I mean-
brother.
The one who I picked was Kirby, because that's who I would always pick when I played Smash
Kirby
Brothers.
dope though.
You dressed up like Kirby too.
I did. That's who I was that night.
I should have been Sora because Sora eventually got into Smash later on, and that's from Kingdom Hearts. So y'all know I fuck with Kingdom Hearts heavy.
Star
Oh yeah, on
Fox or
2.
something like
Stash
that.
Brothers, the Ultimate Stash Brothers or something like that, right?
Yeah, on the Switch.
Smash?
Right.
So my question is, for the video, do we dress up? Like, are y'all dressing up for the videos, or like how?
Yeah, this thing.
We gonna
I
see
mean,
Luigi
honestly,
and Mario on South
this is
Beach?
what I told. This is kind of what I explained the flight. I was like, yo, since we had a good run, I mean, that's a good idea. Although we had a good run, I was like, shit, we should perform. Like do we're here.
Well, yeah.
Interviews. Like,
Because when I asked Spitz about coming, he's just like, yeah, but I want to come with Flight, and we got to be dressed in our Mario and Luigi costumes. I was just like, y'all can do whatever y'all want. When do you want to come?
Guys,
Nah,
like,
but
let
I-
me know when y'all outside.
But I told him, because I was like, yo, I'm serious about that, because like it actually like it's just like me trying to get used to being marketable, like trying to figure out things that like are gonna like people gravitate towards and get people's eyes
To get
on,
engagement.
Right, get engagement, because I hate that word.
Engagement.
You said you hate it?
Yeah, because it's hard to get it is what I'm trying to say, and to keep it consistent. Like, so you gotta keep it up with like photos, videos, you know what I'm saying, and you gotta have like different kind of like edits in the videos as well that kind of like grabs people's eyes within like a certain amount of seconds. So
Yeah.
we're I mean, listen, like we got Hav, he got an eye for that as well, so we can
I am here.
we can use that kid
He
for
is
that.
here.
So
That's why I like that so much.
Appreciate
'Cause
that, boy.
I came with one thing, which was the Stash Brothers, Smash Brothers. Then he basically like elevated to the next level. Like, yo, this is what we gonna do as far as marketing, how we should do it, and this is how we should like just keep going. To build that content. So I love it.
I do too. I'm excited for the project to drop. The EP to drop. projects. I call them EPs projects because it's a project.
Albums.
That's
Albums.
I come out with. So.
It's a project.
It's a project, and I love that it is very collaborative because I feel like when you collaborate with another great mind, just great things come from that. And just from the first thing that we were introduced to, which was the album listening party, I felt like that was a great introduction as far as marketing goes and getting the engagement up. So
For sure.
I appreciate that. Ham, did you have any more questions?
I'm trying to think. Well, okay. Well, I have another question. Like, what was other than Smash Bros, what other games did y'all fuck with in like?
He just wanted to get that one off. Zelda.
Zelda, okay.
Zelda for sure.
Or like,
Smash Brothers.
or like, yeah, or who do you guys pick in Smash Bros? You actually pick Mario, or who do you pick?
It's funny. I'm wearing this damn Mario and vouch for Mario so hard.
I know,
in
but
the
I was
actual game, it's Pikachu.
It's I thought he was gonna say some other shit, right? Did it sound like he was gonna say some other shit?
I mean, that's my go-to. That's my go-to.
I thought he was gonna say some other
Star
shit.
Fox, yeah.
Cause that's your
You know what I'm saying?
man.
I hit you with that kick. Your ass is done.
I love Star
But
Fox's
you know,
retreat.
the go-to, yeah, Pikachu.
Why Pikachu though?
Because of
I
that.
know all of the
'Cause of that.
specials.
My
And
dog says he knows the 1-2
I have
combo.
a certain way of like getting people
Oh,
out of
yeah.
the air, like with a certain
I have a
special.
certain
Oh, okay,
way.
with the light.
Oh, he can't tell you
With the
about
light.
it.
Yeah,
Yes.
you heard, yeah, he got it. Yeah, I ain't
Too much
telling
to
you. I ain't gonna
disclose.
tell you. I ain't telling you shit.
Too much to disclose. That's
Too-
hilarious.
I'm dead.
What about you, Flight?
And what about
Ness.
you? Ness.
Ness.
That's
Love whipping out that
that
back.
big ass head. That big head nigga. That nigga makes me sick.
Do y'all know How's
Pulling out the
first,
back.
first rap name? Can we share it, How?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I thought I told like this.
He told me.
He told you Ness Hayabusa?
It's like Pusa.
What dog was trying to be one of
Whoa.
them Dragon Ball Z.
Yo.
What is it? Dragon Ball Z type of rappers.
If you pick one, bro, you gotta
He's
pick one
Talisa.
in the original.
Huh?
You gotta pick it in the original.
Yeah, he trying to pick all these extra characters.
He said the
special
Kingdom Hearts, the
characters.
one, the Smash Brothers that's twice removed from the cousin.
I'm saying.
Like,
Original one, Star Fox. I mean, 'cause that's the one.
Yeah, easy. I got you. I feel you, bro. That's lethal right there. That's lethal.
And Kirby. I use Kirby a lot too.
Kirby was my favorite, and I don't even know.
She probably annoyed me so much probably back then because like fuck couldn't fucking get it because you know he fucking boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
So like it got annoying, so I was like, "Fuck that! I ain't letting nobody like later on in life, like ain't nobody getting Kirby. I'm gonna get." Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know. How do you fuck me up?
I love you.
Oh, you too.
So what song do you have on replay right now, Spitz?
The song that I'm playing like non-stop right now. Damn, that's a good question. Essence.
You don't
By,
need no other
yeah,
body. Have you heard the whole album?
Yes, and I can't really name all of the songs. Like I've like scattered through them with. Like yes, I heard it. Yeah, I heard it.
You heard
It's
it?
good. It's pretty good. It's good.
It's pretty good.
I
Yeah,
love that
scattered
album.
through it.
I personally really enjoy it.
Not scattered through. Yeah, it's good.
You
It's
know
good.
what you know
Which
who
album?
since you like the WizKid album.
Oh, okay.
The WizKid album is called
I thought Spitz heard
Made in Lagos.
heard Summer Walker's album. You heard Summer Walker's
You
album?
heard Summer Walker's album, Spitz?
I never really. Y'all gonna fucking kill me, bro. Like I never heard a song from Summer Walker, bro.
What? You crazy.
Summer or Walker.
But that's that's a really good song,
Walker,
Essence. You don't need
No, it is. I mean,
What about you? No wonder when they played it at the listening party, you went a little crazy when that song came on, when Essence came on.
Yeah, when that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, oh shit, what all lit? This
I was like, yo,
is
play that shit back. That
this
was
is
like,
gotta be his song.
shout out to Bubby for playing his, like his
He's
mix with
artist
the
for
boys.
real.
I am
Yeah.
no knock,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you should play the Essence back like 3 times. I'm just saying.
That's
Hey, look,
That
thanks for
shit
bringing
was
that
hard,
up.
though.
I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. Next time we do a release party, I'm playing my playlist. I can't have y'all sitting up there fucking playing. Listen, I'm playing my playlist.
They played one Megan Thee Stallion song.
And Megan Thee Stallion.
They play like 15 of her songs.
15? Who played 15?
It was like a Drake release party in there. I'm just saying, like I
Or
didn't know
was
what
it
was
a
going on here. Like,
Megan?
then they had Lil Nas X on playing, and he didn't believe me that Kanye produced that fucking song. He wanted to argue with me about Kanye. I'm like, yo, nigga, you like this song from this nigga? Kanye produced it.
He
You see,
He about to go wild here. About
yeah, I asked him
You
what
better start
song.
knocking shit over.
I asked him
That
what
Kanye's
song.
coming out. I'm
Shit.
telling y'all, that Kanye's coming out. Yeah,
I asked
especially-
him what
I
song he
was
had on
hot.
replay, and this is what happened.
No,
What song
but
you got
I
on replay, Flight?
I mean, I wanted to ask you something, but I usually
Of course.
have
you
it
do.
on shuffle. You get me? I listen to.
So you don't nothing on repeat.
Nah. I mean,
Nothing on repeat.
on the way here, I was listening to
Get
some
it,
new
Spitz. Get it.
Divine Don
Get it.
Julio.
Get
You
it.
know,
Get it. Hey,
Oh,
But,
Don Julio, yeah.
he just dropped some. But you know, I wanted to ask about the Summer Walker album. Is there a song on there called "Broken Promises"?
There is.
Okay. I talked to Spitz about this recently. So there's an artist that I like, you know, independent artist. You know, she had a song actually
Wait,
off
hold
the
on.
same beat.
What is the details on that song?
I'm finna tell you.
I mean, he's about to
shared it
give
with
me
you. I'm
them
finna
right
tell
now.
her.
Because I know
So-
what he's talking about. I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, so-
Can we all know what he's talking about too, Spitz?
My bad, people.
She leased the beat because she asked the engineer, you know, if she could get the exclusive. He was like, nah, that was last year. You know, so she leased the beat. 1 year to that day that she released the album, Summer Walker had the beat. She got the exclusive and everything, and she dropped Broken Promises.
But that was it her song or was it just the beat that she had leased?
She
Very good
leased the
question.
beat.
Nah, yeah, like us as artists, like, all right, like for right now, vibes, right? It's waveform, yeah, like tracked out, you know, but it's not exclusive. So if somebody that's in a bigger stature
Wants
or
it,
whatever
then they
wants
can-
it, like
Oh dang.
if I didn't buy the exclusive, they can buy it.
Yeah.
They can buy the exclusive. Like, so that's kind of like,
That
but see, the
sucks.
thing is with his artist, I mean, my
With
fault.
his friend.
With his homegirl, she was trying to buy it,
And he didn't allow
and he
her
was
to.
like, nah. And that happens a lot to people. Like, you know, that shit happened to Adam James. Shout out to Adam James.
Shout out to Adam James.
Like, that happened to him. I forgot the song, but what's that kid name? The singer guy.
I can't remember.
He had the long pause in his pause.
Bryson Tiller?
There you go. Like I forgot what song it was specifically, but he tried to buy that beat, as
yeah.
well. The same thing with you, and the guy would not buy it. He would not. I mean, not
Yeah.
sell it to him. Not sell it to him. And then boom, when that happened, he was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
No
And
wonder.
it happens more often than you think.
And the
you know.
song was really good. And
Her
she-
song, the girl's song.
Yes,
And she
she's-
can't use it
She's really
now.
heard about that though. She knows she's like she has mixed feelings. She's a big Summer Walker fan, but she heard about it. You get what I'm saying? And I jump in the comments and see what people saying. You know, everybody. Everybody.
What were they
It was
saying in the
balanced.
comments?
You get what I'm saying? One guy was like, "Damn, that's fucked up." Like, yo, did you like talk to him or whatever? She was like, "No, he didn't want to sell it to me." Somebody else was like, hey, how was the relationship? Was it just like a buy thing? Like, yo, let me lease this off you. You know what I'm saying? Like, how was it really?
Yeah, I feel like
You know?
there's certain circumstances. I feel like as a producer, I'm gonna go with the project that's gonna do the numbers that Summer Walker project did. You know, I'm all for independent artists and artists that are doing their thing, but also I know how the music industry works.
Facts.
As a producer, like Summer Walker's last album was one of the biggest debuts since the Beyonce Lemonade album, and now this album that is dropping right now is set to beat that last one. You know what I mean? Like, as a producer, you're just like, bro, I want my album, I want my song on that shit. You know what I
Well,
mean?
see,
like, and that sucks.
how
That genuinely sucks.
How he explained it, like, what did you just say? You say like about like basically getting somebody to
Yeah, having that relationship.
that relationship, like get like see like that relationship. So like, shout out to PA on the track.
Shout out
Now,
to PA.
all them songs y'all heard,
He produced them, right?
right?
Yeah.
So it's that's a relationship, that's a bond, you know. Like, so it's to the point where it's like even like Vibes was a terrible example because Vibes was Sino on the track. So if I can like I got a relationship with him, I can buy that from him. That was a terrible example, but I was just trying to use it so you can understand that like there's certain songs are tracked out or leased, somebody can buy the exclusive from you.
Yeah.
So you have to be like cognizant of that. So you gotta be.
It's a thing
And
in
you
the
know what?
industry.
Tell your homegirl that ain't even one of my favorite tracks on the project.
Uh-huh.
No, but it's actually a really good song though.
Tell your homegirl that's not even one of my favorite songs. I'm just dead, Claudia.
I don't know.
Is that the song she shouted out Kevin Samuels on?
No.
Oh, that's not the one.
No.
Okay.
Did somebody-
That's the only reason I was like, yo,
Did somebody tell you about that, Spitz?
No,
How'd
I
you
mean,
tell us
you know,
that?
I didn't hear the song, but I,
Kevin
But
Samuels comments.
no,
But
I'll just be in the YouTube
we'll
and
chop
they be
that up
talking.
later, and I'm gonna sing you the song so you can listen to hers and then listen to Summer Walker's.
Okay.
Facts.
You know.
That song is actually really good. It's called Unloyal, and it's featuring Ari Lennox. And Ari Lennox is actually the one who says that. It's a really good song. It's actually a really good project. I said I wasn't gonna talk about it this episode, but y'all just got me here, so.
Hey man, the good Lord wants her to get her shine.
I know
Ain't
that's
nothing wrong
right.
with
What song you gonna replay this week?
Song I gotta replay this week. Damn, would it be Insane by Summer Walker? I would either go with that. Nah. Yeah, I would go with that or actually Thug Road Rage.
I would go with Reciprocate by Summer Walker. I just have the whole album on repeat.
2 a.m. by Dawn too.
Yeah, I'm gonna give 3. Reciprocate, Constant Bullshit, and Unloyal. Those are the 3 songs that I have on repeat.
It's not a repeat. That sounds like a playlist.
I mean,
Bitch, it might be.
bitch, it might be. I mean, it's just an album, pretty much. Those are the songs that I have on repeat.
Right.
I'm trying to see if there's another song. I have As by Stevie Wonder on repeat as well, just cause like.
Oh yeah, Claudia plays Stevie Wonder as So we ring off the episode with that, Don?
We did.
I got a question for you though.
Oh yeah, you were gonna ask me.
Yeah, I want to ask you
What's
something.
up?
No, I want to ask you something about how you felt about the what is his name? Travis Scott situation.
Ooh, that's tough. A part of me, because I'm not really on social media right now, so I don't really know as far as everything that is really happening. I'm only seeing what I'm seeing, like what I'm looking at, what information that I'm getting. I'm not being, swayed by the internet. For me, I feel like what I'm seeing is that they're like trying to get him in trouble for it.
It's
and
bullshit.
I don't think that he deserves that, because I've been to concerts too where people like right next to me pass out. You know what I mean? Like people, the people that I've been with have passed out at concerts. And it's something serious, and I feel like
They're pouring it on.
And
right
and
now.
for me, like I don't believe that it was the artist's fault that the person that I was with passed out. I went to another concert one time where the girl just passed out next to me, and her homegirls didn't even know. You know what I mean? It's just like, yo, get your friend. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, it's very sad and unfortunate in that aspect. What I feel is that it's not his fault. Is it maybe that he could have been like, we need more security? You just don't know, because with this event, there was not even any crowd control in the beginning because they bombarded the entrance. Mm-hmm. So when you have lost control from the beginning, I feel like at that moment, once that happened, there should have been like, hey, we need backup now. Bring them. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what happened was it was only supposed to be 40,000 or 50,000.
And I think almost 100,000.
150,000.
The thing is my thing. A lot of the people.
That's Michael Jackson status, bro.
Rest in peace to a lot of the people. That's what I was saying. Rest in peace to all the people that passed away, at this event, at this festival. I don't think people realize how dangerous festivals are.
That's why I said shout out to Michael Jackson. Y'all sitting around here talking all this shit about fucking Travis Scott. Like, people died from fainting.
From
seeing Michael Jackson. And Michael wasn't even moving.
Or like hyperventilating.
Like, you niggas is crazy.
He just came out from under the stage, and it was like motherfuckers was losing it. But so that's just like, for me, and with these festivals, like there's so many. There are artists that I see all the time, and I watch their festivals on YouTube, and every time that I see the crowd, I'm like, I don't care how much I like that artist, I would never be caught at that festival. Right. Because, like Coachella, or like all of these festivals. Number one, like I know, y'all see how I'm on a chair and I'm still little.
Well, you gonna disappear in the crowd.
I'm gonna get trampled. I'm gonna disappear. Somebody can fucking grab my ass and just take me if they want to abduct me. Like, there's just certain things that you just gotta like be mindful of. And I'm not saying that it's at this point. It's the thing is what everybody's trying to do is they're trying to find who is to blame without it being them. And they're always gonna put the artist you know, to be the one who takes not the blame, but it's just like, well, you should have been. And it's just like, bro, I was performing. Y'all have performed in crowds that are not even close to what Travis Scott is, and I'm sure once you hear the music and once the lights are going off, like, you don't know what the fuck is going on in the crowd.
I think that's a broke mechanism. It's people just, you know, broke people mad at him for basically they knowing how much money he's making there, and like I just think cancel culture is a bunch of people that's broke want people. They think by canceling them, they're gonna literally think about how like take the money from them. Think about how excited people got when they canceled the baby from one of those festivals or whatever.
It wasn't just one;
yay!
it was a lot of.
Well,
them.
yeah, a couple of them. They're like, "Yay, he's gonna be broke," and it's like, bro, like, what the hell? Like, that's the thing. That's what when I'm seeing right now on social media with all these people going at Travis Scott. I'm just like, bro, like
it's because they love to see
Like,
some
come
people
on,
down.
bro. It's so sad seeing everybody pile on him right now. Like it's just like, bro, like it's I don't know. I just hate the cancel culture shit. Like, cause it's just you're not even realizing you're doing it, and if you're in that situation, like how would you feel? We don't put ourselves in nobody's fucking shoes right now. We're just like, cancel them, and it's just like, what the hell? Like,
I mean, there's only one person who can cancel me, and that's God.
G-O-D.
I don't know about what anybody else talking about, what they got going on, what little strategy they got to rate who gonna cancel, but that's the only person who can cancel them. Like, look at Kanye. Kanye's interviewing, he's still Kanye.
I love the guy, man. He's just so real. You can't cancel.
But yeah, so that's how I feel about that situation. I feel like once them motherfuckers went through that barricade, like they should have been like, we need more people about here because this isn't gonna work with what we got.
Or calm down. You know, like we need something
else that I heard too is this, like, because a lot of those festivals is drugs. It's not just the drugs though; it's the lack of oxygen. The lack of water, the lack of space, the lack of what?
Part 2 of Drink Champs is dropping tonight of Kanye.
What?
Yeah, I read in the comments. Somebody said that.
It looked like it wasn't done.
My bad, because I saw the live with Fat Joe and Nori. He said that they had an announcement, but he was saying Monday. But it looks like Monday is Thursday and 11/11.
Well, they usually
I don't. It's gonna premiere in 2 hours. Shout out Drink Champs. We are unofficially Drink Champ members. This is the Junior Drink Champs. Officially shout out to
He say unofficially, officially.
You already know that's my man,
bro. I had to hit up EFN and like let him know, like, yo, what you guys are doing is like amazing.
Yo, to have Kanye on there, and then like how you say, like, yo, bro, I was watching that shit climb. That's the fastest to 6 million on their shit, bro. Views.
Oh, you've been when we went to the episode 2 with Quali.
Yeah, I was there. Like,
remember when Quali talked about him?
Yo, that's why it was so exciting watching him. I was like, I was there. We were there. He was talking. I was like, yo, he's talking about Kanye. I was like, yo, he's talking about Kanye. Get the fuck out of here. Like, that was crazy. Like,
I call him Quali or Quali. I put him on song with Jay-Z.
Yo, he went in on that interview though. But yo, shout out to, I appreciate y'all for taking me there and like actually having that shit come full circle like that and watching the interview and be like, yo, we were there. Like, and he was pressed about that shit. That's crazy.
I actually,
like, Kanye was pressed about that shit.
I was actually just at Racket because Racket, I want to say that they shot
Fly Guy, not One Way Fly Guy, but DJ Fly.
Oh, a Fly Guy. Yeah, because there was I want to say that it was shot the day before that Halloween party I went to.
I want to say so too.
Because I think they shut it on like he said a Friday, right? Mm-hmm. And then they still had the Halloween decorations. Because I went there on a Saturday for the Halloween party. That they had an R&B Halloween party, like all R&B songs all night. It was a vibe. I had fun. So, remember how I was talking to you about networking and stuff? Yeah. A Fly Guy, the DJ, he's actually somebody that I met like that. Like, I met him, and I just literally went up to him and was like, hey, you were a DJ at Wood Tavern, and I really liked your set. And then so from there, we connected, and he invited me to the R&B party, and he, like, tells me about, like, other events and stuff like that that, like, you know, would be cool for me to go to, so.
Like that YouTube Connect?
Noted.
But what do you guys feel about the Travis? I mean, just to kind of wrap it up too. But yeah, what do you guys think about the Travis? Or is there anything you guys want to say?
I mean, that's
as
it.
far as a performer, that's it. What about you, Flay?
I mean, I was with Claudia what she said. As
the
far
way, yeah.
as me being as a performer, like like I get blind. Like when I get like on the stage and the music hit, like
It like blurs.
everything gets blurry.
Yeah, I don't know if I can make eye contact with someone just because it's so blurry.
So, did you finish your point? Because I just want to say something real quick. Because since we talked about it, when Half passed out, we were at a Wale concert. Wale didn't stop his set. And I wasn't upset. I wasn't just like, yo, why isn't he stopping his set? You know what I mean? It was just like, bro, I need to get him out of here. We need to get out of this area. We didn't know at that moment. You don't know what's happening to the person. You don't know what you're going to do. I think this was a completely different venue. It wasn't a festival. It was an indoor place though. So we just had to get him out of there because
some air.
there was it was the air. It was the lack of food. It was a lack of water. This sweating when your body, when you don't eat, smoke, and then you're sweating.
Pusha T was also there, and I was
Because Hav was in the crowd like he was performing. Like he was the hype man.
I performed for Pusha T while he was there.
So by the time that Wale comes out, you know what I mean? So then
Shout out to Pusha T.
just like being somebody who has been in that type of experience, for me, I could never be like, or ever hold that grudge against Wale and be like, yo, it was at your fucking concert that my brother passed out.
That
you know what I mean?
Like, what is that 9201 song ain't help out? Because that shit started getting trippy in there.
Oh, yeah, because there's this one song
yeah.
that he has that is just like a little trippy. And then so every time I hear it, it's a little eerie for me.
So,
But yeah.
So speaking of that, also like being in Coachella and being in a festival like that, probably to that magnitude. You see a lot of shit that's happening. A lot of motherfuckers doing a lot of crazy shit. Not sure, like obviously drugs are a big part of festival culture.
Yes.
Everyone knows that to the damn securities. They know. So, what was my point? So as I'm there at Coachella, I'm like, fuck, let me not pass out because I'm deep in there. Because I've passed out before. So what I'm saying is that some of those kids, I'm not understanding that they were younger, right? And it sucks. And prayers to all those families. Maybe your whole family be covered in prayer because that must be very tough and extremely tougher if you were a Travis Scott fan and that was your cousin, your brother, your sister, your relative, your friend, your coworker, whatever, right? So if you are unfamiliar on how you're feeling and like being aware, like shit, I'm about to pass out. Because what happened to me was like, shit, I can't get past. Let me be straight up with y'all too. I was like, shit, let me not pass out because I got weed on me. I got drugs on me. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna pass out.
I'm trying to pass out and wake up in jail, motherfuckers.
I know. It was in California, but I'm gonna pass out and not be with my shit.
I get what you're saying.
So what, they gonna give me some more?
Them hippies, damn hippies.
So I was just like, I was like, okay, so what am I gonna do? Because I had a good spot too. Like I saw SZA, she was right there. Next was the weekend I was gonna come up. So it's like, fuck, do I give up my spot? And I know that's probably what some of these kids were thinking. Do I give up my spot because I'm closer here, even though I'm getting trampled or I'm getting pushed against whatever the fuck? And but fuck. You have to have that maturity.
What you got out?
What I did was I just got out, which actually worked the best for me. I got out, I got water, and I got with this girl, and me and her vibed out and watched the weekend play, and it was a delight.
Something that I wanted to say was
But that's because I'd passed out before, so experience.
Yeah, he was just like, let me get the fuck out of here. That be happening to me when I be on edibles. I be like, oh fuck, I'm super fucking high. I might pass out. But to go ahead and wrap this up, what I was going to say is that a lot of kids, especially when you're younger, you don't want to deal with the repercussions. So I feel like a lot of some of these kids were probably feeling some type of way. They were probably on something, or we don't know what they were on. But it's a festival, so at the end of the day, they're just like, bro, like I don't want to go say that I feel like this, or like I don't want to take my friend that's passed out to the EMT because I don't want them to ask me if I'm on drugs. And then now I have to be honest to this person and be like, oh, they're on X, Y, and Z. So sometimes that also happens too. But I feel like something that is super important is that just say the truth and then just deal with whatever happens after. Because a lot of the times, whatever happens after isn't even what you thought it was going to be. Half the time that you make up some story in your head, when you actually say what you were going to say, or like, I'm sure like even with the interview, like you think it's going to go a certain way. And it's just like, I know the questions I had in my head when I wanted to do this interview, but I didn't know that it was going to come out like this, or that it was going to be this insightful, or like any of that. You know, I just knew this, but I couldn't go and like try to create an entire hour in my head. Like, I'm a little crazy. That's something else I'm trying to work on as well. Is I'm trying to stop doing like you ever like see a girl or something and you just like picture your whole life with her?
Always. Always.
Damn.
It'd be like that.
Always.
We just joke about it. You'd be like, man, how many lifetimes you had?
It'd be like that.
I'm like, man, I fell in love like 2-3 times.
It'd be like that.
I'm just
So
saying.
I had to take a second mortgage out on the crib.
I'm just saying.
before we close the episode, is there anything that either one of you guys want to share, say, ask,
Other
talk
than
about?
y'all together.
Drink your water.
Okay.
I like that. Definitely drink water, a gallon a day.
Let's see what we can give today. I'm thinking about it. I had so much in my mind. I was like, yeah, I knew you was going to ask that question, but I was like, there's so much on my mind, you know? But I just want to encourage somebody, you know? But I feel like I'm going to just give you something that I usually felt about myself, and let me see how you just translate it to yourself, because I just feel like I be in a rush, or I used to just be in a rush. You get me? But as you start to get a little older, you start slowing down, you know. And the fact is, you even learn the importance of time. So you just start slowing it down a bit, you know. But I used to always be in a rush, and at the same time, you never really get nothing done. You know what I'm saying? Because you be in a rush.
Facts.
You make so many mistakes because you be in a rush. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the message I just want to give out there. You know, I had to really sit there and hold myself accountable and be like, damn, like, fuck am I rushing for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the same thing on my way here, like it started to rain. I'm like, fuck, I gotta get there. But then I sat back and be like, yo, the fuck I'm rushing for?
You got to get there.
I'm
Seriously.
better off alive there than dead.
Straight up. Straight up. That's something that mom would say.
Big facts.
So, you know, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Just put that in your daily aspect of life. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not talking about just rushing, like rushing to work. Like just rushing everything that you're doing when you can just
Rush
take your
the process.
It's a fact.
All of that. That was great.
I like it a
That
lot.
was perfect. Well, we just wanted to celebrate you guys this episode, since you guys are working on something. Wanted to make sure that the audience knew what it was that you guys are working on. And like I said, celebrate you, give you guys your praises, and just kind of like give you that extra push to kind of, you know,
Get
to
the
you
damn
guys
mixes done. I
get,
mean,
yeah, for real.
I mean,
Oh my God, it's
Be rushing us.
Y'all need
He
me
gets-
You know what I'm saying?
y'all need me to talk to somebody?
He gets the push, I gets the trip. She pushes him, I get tripped.
How is there anything you would like to say before we end the episode?
Nah, basically, man, like y'all already know, man. I love both of y'all. Thank y'all for just being like daily reminders on we gotta keep going, we gotta keep on going and doing this shit, and also just, you know, shit, for allowing me to be me in front of y'all, and y'all know that y'all allowed, you know, with anything I could do to help you guys, I am there 110%. You ain't gotta question it. No, I'm there, and yeah, shit. Let's keep on going. Let's get to it. You know, we gotta stay on task. And yeah, Claudia, go ahead.
All right, guys. Well,
Before I start
remember, we are still in a pandemic, so make sure that you wash your hands, wash your ass, drink your water, and mind your business. For the 184th time in a row, it's your girl Claudia Renee on your airways with my co-host Hop 600, and we had our special guest Spitz and Flight today. Make sure that you guys be on the lookout. We will let you know when this project EP drops. And it's dropping really soon. So make sure that y'all are on the lookout for anything that they drop. And like I said, thank you so much for our guests for coming here. And y'all be good. And we are out of here. Bitch.